Yeah, the programme is getting a lot more intense. We're getting a lot more pressure from the mentors and advisors on what's going to happen at the end of the programme, what our plan is for scale, what our plan is for getting more customers on board.
It's really hard. You can't say it's physically demanding. It's just mentally exhausting, I think.
When you come to an accelerator, you probably come with an idea. You might even come with traction or revenue, and you're probably in love with your idea, but you have to be very open-minded because you're going to meet a lot of mentors and investors and other teams and the people running the accelerator, which are there to help you. And you're going to hear so many different things that you have to be very open-minded to keep focused on what you're doing.
Don't bother if you think you know it all. Don't bother.
When you join an accelerator, you think that you joined a gym and you joined the army, and that's kind of what it feels like. So now we've got 4 weeks left and things are getting very, very real. We don't have any more time to think about what we need to do, you just need to kind of do it.
You just got to go with the ride, that's the thing. Just don't fight it, just go with it.
Just when you think you understand what an accelerator is all about, it all changes around and you have to reevaluate everything all over again.
One day you're up here and the other day you're just miserable there, but you had one spark of an idea and again you're up, you know?
It has been difficult working away from my family, but when my partner supports me in such a way that she realises it's an opportunity that nobody can turn down, that's the bit of compromise.
The lowest point of the programme has just been something simple. I live in London and I've had to sacrifice my kids, my family, being at home for 3 months, and that's a really difficult ask, but I think it's been worth it. But I've got a fairly understanding wife and she understands that I think Ignite100 is really important. But yeah, you have to see that it's worth it and there's going to be something at the end of it, which I think there will be.
The most difficult part in general of the program is the constant flow of information input, having to deal with all the things that go on in the program, as in, mentors, talks, events, group talks, and apart from that, focus on what you're doing. That's the toughest thing.
It's like, I suppose, if you're in a boxing match and you're relentlessly being hit around the face, when somebody stops, it's not that that's a high point, it's just less relentless than being hit around the face.
It's very easy to get competitive when there's that many different businesses in the room. And I don't think we are, but I had a day where I was just thinking, well, are we ahead or are we behind? But everyone's got their own journey, and I mean, that's what we sell, customer journeys.
So the program has been great so far. It was a really tough decision to pivot from what we were doing before to what we do now. And I think part of that decision was made because we were in the accelerator and we met with a lot of mentors and investors who encouraged us to follow that path. I think it would have been tough for us to change if we weren't in an accelerator. We probably it would probably have been more difficult to kill our baby.
I personally needed that, and I love it, the fact that I've got that drive and motivation to get the stuff done, and whether it's you personally are highlighting that there's something needed to be added to the website, or whether that's advice from somebody else, that's the incentive, the motivation, and the enthusiasm from all the directors. Paul, Lindsay and Tristan is just like, it is so encouraging and motivating because they just present that enthusiasm for your business and your idea. I didn't realise what was possible in such a short space of time when you've got the right influences and the right people encouraging you.